photographer. I am your host, Shannon Cutts, along with my ever-present feathery sidekick, Curl Cutts. And I'm also mama to an adorable red-footed tortoise named Malty, who you can probably hear tapping around in the background. I have learned a ton since Malty joined our little flock as a 5-week-old hatchling. But where Malty is concerned, there's always more to learn. Every day, it seems like I catch myself watching her and thinking, why do Redfoot tortoises do that? Here to help answer this question is Danielle Inman. Danny is a wonderful friend of mine. She's an exotic animal expert and a herpetologist with deep knowledge and practical hands-on experience caring for red-footed tortoises and a whole host of other wonderful exotic species, some of which we may hear in the background today. You just never know. Danny, thank you for joining me today to shed light on some of the Redfoot tortoises' most mystifying behaviors.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, so delighted. And I love your backdrop. Oh my goodness.
Thanks. I just chose a corner of my house. There's turtle stuff everywhere.
Turtle stuff. We love it. So I thought we would kick it off with probably the one behavior that people have the most questions about, that is the ickiest, because why not just get it out of the way? Why do Redfoot tortoises eat poop?
So that's actually a common behavior across many species. But Redfoot tortoises, it's something that they do in the wild. It's something that they do in a captive environment. So, as a pet, given the opportunity, you may see it. But so we don't know exactly why, but the theory is, depending on the poop that they are eating, they may be able to glean some extra nutrients. A lot of the documented instances of them eating feces are, the feces of carnivores. And so the thought is that they may get a little extra nutrition from the animal parts that are passed through a carnivore's GI tract and into their scat. And so, things like bone remnants, and some extra, vitamins and minerals.
Yum. I'm already my lunch plans have just
salivating,
expanded. Yeah. Well, for instance, we have my folks, we go over once a week and Malty gets to play around in the yard, and we have a standard wire-haired dachshund named Flash Gordon. And I always ask my mom when I go over, have you done poop patrol? And she says, oh yes, I've done it. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to let Malty outside. And sure enough, she
also goes on poop patrol,
and she finds nuggets and morsels that we both miss when we sweep the yard. So, and my mom always says to me, and this is so awesome, she says, well, it's good poop. He eats good food. I'm just like,
quality
poop. I mean, but she gets papaya. But see, in a captives, it seems so innate for her. It's like I give her papaya and mango and dandelion greens and, hibiscus and, yum, salmon and hard-boiled eggs and
poop.
And poop. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So.
Yeah. I mean, it shit happens, right? I mean,
it sure does.
Yeah. It's something that it's something that I would recommend that, we do the poop patrol first to try to limit the poop intake. But thankfully, there's not a lot of documented pathogen transmission or anything like that. Most of the time in a pet situation, it ends up being dog poop that they eat. And so most people's dogs are dewormed and it like your mom said, it's good poop as far as poop goes.
I mean, it's really making me think differently. So I guess if you have a red-footed tortoise, or if you have any tortoise species that seems to favor the occasional snacky snack on the lawn, as long as you don't see any major health symptoms, it's probably not anything to worry about. But just, like Danny just said, just maybe try to limit the intake.
Yeah. I mean, it's gross. I have tortoises that do it. My mountain tortoises do it sometimes. And when they come up to me and I see them coming across the yard, I'm like, oh, they're so cute. And then they get closer and I'm like, oh my God.
I'm
They
sorry.
have a poop mustache, and they're just, I'm like, I don't even want to see you. Like, it's,
No.
I mean, even though it is a natural, biologically driven behavior, it doesn't keep it from being really gross.
Yeah. Yum yum. Yeah, I know. I feel the same way. I had to like go and take my fingers and like wipe it
Oof.
off.
You're better than me. I just shunned them until it went away.
Yeah. See, I mean, because I can't like, if I move her off the lawn, then I can't see the poop because only she can. I have to wait till she goes back to it, and by then it might be
Right.
late, if you know what I mean. So.
Yeah.
Well, so we've knocked the big one out of the park on our very first episode here. Thank you again, Danny, for being.
Of course.
And we will be back with you for our next episode of Why Do Redfoot Tortoises Do That? Take care, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks.